My name is Graham Flitt and I'm a physiotherapist, and I mainly see orthopedic related conditions. So that's necks and backs, and I'd say the majority of the time shoulders and knees, but there is ankle problems as well. And most of the time it's sprains and strains, and just some work-related injuries and some sports-related injuries. The prerequisite to become a physiotherapist in Ontario is at least a 4-year undergraduate degree, and then it's 2 years as a postgraduate master's program. So the general working environment for physiotherapists mainly is mainly a hospital base. So many physiotherapists are employed by hospitals throughout Ontario, throughout the country. And that's maybe a little bit different because you're maybe working with a larger team of people within the hospital, where as I work in a physiotherapy clinic, I'm only working with a smaller group of people. The challenge, I think, the big challenge a lot of times really goes back to what I enjoy about the job, which is the problem solving, and that's really the biggest challenge, because you've got to be, someone comes to you with something you're not sure about, and then you're going to have to logically try to go through the problem solving process, and you're trying to do it together, and that can be hard because a lot of people may come to you just saying, well, here's my problem, take care of it, or no, it doesn't click, and then you're kind of really going against this barrier to try to kind of convince them that they can help themselves. So that's the challenge as an individual basis on my day-to-day. And the bigger challenge is, as I said, is trying to make it more evidence-based practice, more scientific, that the whole medical community takes it seriously as a profession, that we're moving forwards into the 21st century. Because the profession is quite wide in the different components that you can do under physiotherapy, under the umbrella of physiotherapy. I think sometimes you can move from one area to another if you find an area too challenging, just that there's something negative about it. Because some people, as I said, may not find people contact as enjoyable as others. They may find be reserved personalities, but then there's the research base, there's the management base to move into, and they enjoy doing that. So I think the profession has a lot of scope of practice that you can do, and I think that's what a big advantage of it at the moment. And it seems to be getting bigger and bigger all the time. The hours that I work within the clinic here are quite long, so I work from 8:30 till 6 o'clock, at least 4 days a week. And some therapists will do that within different clinic settings, and other therapists will do different shifts. Again, it's dependent on the facility, the institute you work for, the clinic you work for. The clientele that I see at the clinic is very varied, because we have quite a wide selection of intakes. I see many different people, from business people to labourers, office workers. So there's a wide spectrum of the public that we treat. At the moment, physiotherapy is a financially rewarding career to be in. There will always be a need for physiotherapy, and then again it will still be kind of financially rewarding to be working in the years to come. I think the best thing about the job of physiotherapy is it is very dynamic and very fluid, that it can always be changing, and that you do have, even within certain sectors, there's a process of constantly learning, and there's also taking that learning and directly applying it to the clientele that you see. So it's not a static, stationary job, it's always very dynamic, and again that suits that kind of personality. If you're someone that doesn't like change that much, it could be a little bit of an issue, but and if you do like change all the time, then physiotherapy definitely gives you a good direction to be in.